Trump breaking news. Special counsel questioned witnesses about 2 rooms FBI didn't search at Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. The team led by special counsel Jack Smith has questioned many witnesses on a closet and a so-called hidden room in former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence that the FBI neglected to investigate during its August 2022 search, according to individuals familiar with the subject who spoke with ABC News. According to ABC News, Trump was indicted last year on charges related to classified documents. In interviews leading up to the indictment, the line of questioning indicated that Smith's team was attempting to ascertain whether there might be additional classified documents at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, even though the FBI had already seized over 100 documents marked as classified and dozens of boxes. Attorney threatened Trump with criminal charges if he refused to cooperate with subpoena for secret documents. Data sources rumor has it that some of the detectives working the case eventually came to the conclusion that the locked closet should have been opened and examined during the search. As it turned out, investigators learned that Trump allegedly had the lock changed on the closet while his attorney searched a storage facility in Mar-a-Lago's basement for secret materials, as had been revealed to him. Smith's charge against Trump in Florida focuses on his alleged attempts to hide sensitive materials from the FBI and his own lawyer. The supposed inability of the FBI to search the closet was described by Jordan Strauss, a former national security official and federal prosecutor in the Justice Department, as a bit astonishing. Your quest is taking place in the home of a previous president. The first time around, you should do it correctly, Strauss said ABC News, according to insiders. The FBI skipped over not only the closet but also a hidden room adjacent to Trump's bedroom. Rumor has it that some of Trump's staff learned in the days following the search that the FBI had overlooked one room at Mar-a-Lago. According to sources who informed Smith's investigators later on, a senior FBI official stated that investigators zeroed in on locations where they had reason to suspect the presence of official documents. Based on information gathered throughout the course of the investigation, areas were identified and searched pursuant to the search warrant, ABC News reported from the official. It is unknown whether federal prosecutors in the Justice Department or any of Trump's attorneys were aware of the unexamined areas at the time, but within a few months following the FBI's investigation, they pushed for the removal of any secret materials from any of Trump's properties, whether Trump ever stored sensitive information in any of those rooms is another mystery, as is the possibility that Smith's team considered re-requesting a search warrant for Mar-a-Lago. Reports indicate that throughout witness interviews, Smith's team appeared to place greater emphasis on the gaps that existed in the 3 months preceding the initial indictment of Trump. A Trump campaign spokesman told ABC News that the investigations into the president are just desperate attempts at election interference to stop the presumptive Republican nominee for president. The spokesman went on to slam President Joe Biden and the media. Extremely competent and meticulous given the FBI's exceptionally thorough reputation and the extensive planning that went into the Mar-a-Lago search, Strauss, who was a Justice Department official from 2005 to 2016, expressed his shock at the apparent lack of action on their part. Agents conducting the search even wore casual clothes at Mar-a-Lago instead of the more customary raid jackets to avoid drawing too much attention, as pointed out by FBI Director Chris Wray during his testimony. Before Congress last year, Wray reassured legislators that this type of probe is sensitive and that our folks take great pains to be rigorous and professional. According to sources, agents were advised not to open the locked closet near Trump's property because they were unable to find the key and were informed that the space behind the door, which was an old stairwell converted into a closet with shelves, led nowhere. As a result, they chose not to bust the door down. Another reason FBI agents didn't step up their efforts is that, according to ABC News' sources, they felt they had spent enough time at Mar-a-Lago. The senior FBI officer, however, cast doubt on that, stating, "Discussions took place that day about additional areas of the property and it was determined that actions already taken met the parameters of the search warrant." The FBI is almost notorious for their relentlessness and follow-through, added Strauss. According to insiders, the FBI was unaware that the lock adjustment could have been potentially significant at the time. The indictment states that upon the receipt of a federal subpoena requesting the return of all classified papers at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's attorney, who was identified as Evan Corcoran to ABC News, was instructed to search for any relevant documents under a stack of boxes located in a basement storage room. According to the indictment, many of Trump's boxes went unnoticed by Corcoran because, in the days leading up to his arrival at Mar-a-Lago on June 2, 2022, Trump staffer Walt Nauta, acting at Trump's direction, moved over 30 boxes from the storage area to Trump's apartment. Trump made sure that many documents responsive to the subpoena could not be found. According to the indictment, after Corcoran turned up 38 classified documents to the FBI from the storage room, sources told Smith's team that Trump requested a long-standing Mar-a-Lago employee to replace the closet lock while Corcoran was still in the room, as part of their probe. Trump reportedly wants the key to the closet after having the Secret Service handle the lock for years until June 2, 2022. Sources said that one of the former maintenance workers thought Trump's request was strange. According to reports, the FBI was unaware of the existence of the so-called hidden room until after they had departed from Mar-a-Lago, in contrast to the closed closet. More sources say Trump viewed evidence in secret documents case during visit to guarded facility. According to insiders, agents thoroughly examined Trump's bedroom, but they were unable to locate a little door hidden behind a massive dresser and TV. Sources indicated that maintenance workers occasionally entered the hidden room, which was the area behind the wall, to access cables flowing through it, especially when searching large homes. Strauss stated that agents often miss stuff when carrying out search warrants. But insiders indicate that Smith's team took notice of the fact that witnesses claimed the FBI had overlooked a hidden room in Trump's bedroom. As for bedrooms and bathrooms, the search of Mar-a-Lago was authorized by a federal court, who gave the FBI permission to examine Trump's office and all storage rooms and any other rooms or locations where boxes or records may be stored. The indictment against Trump states that as part of their search, 27 classified documents were located in Trump's office and 75 more in the basement storage room. 2 months prior, Corcoran had inspected the same area and found a smaller group of what appeared to be classified information. Although Trump was accused of storing sensitive materials in his bedroom on occasion over the year and a half after he left the White House, the FBI did not discover any such documents in any ballroom, bathroom, or other location. Trump spent most of the summer at his Bedminster, New Jersey, estate while the FBI searched for him. The FBI solely searched Mar-a-Lago and not that property. See also, Trump allegedly met with a foreign national after stepping down from the presidency to discuss U.S. nuclear submarines. Sources according to ABC News, one of Trump's lawyers resorted to searching Mar-a-Lago and other properties for more classified documents after receiving pressure from the Justice Department, which suspected that Trump may still have them. This occurred within months of the FBI search. Under specific rules, only certain locations can securely keep classified information, according to Ray's testimony to Congress last year. And in my experience, ballrooms, bathrooms and bedrooms are not among those locations. Our folks in this case have proceeded honorably and in strict compliance with our policies, our rules, and our best practices, said Ray. In his denial of guilt, Trump adamantly maintained that his retention of the materials subsequently confiscated by the FBI did not constitute a violation of law. On all counts, he has entered a not guilty plea. The property manager of Mar-a-Lago, Carlos de Oliveira, and an aide named Nauta, who allegedly assisted in moving Trump's boxes, are all facing charges related to Trump's alleged conspiracy. Their pleas of not guilty are identical.